Hi there, CJ Jenkins from Century 21 Cornerstone right here at Lake of the Pines in Auburn, California. Well, we're starting today's show off at the end result of the process of selling a home. Here we have the moving truck on Redwood Court, and the owners today are having their big move happen, and the moving trucks are loading up all of their belongings. Now, this journey started 6 months ago, and you may not remember Redwood Court on the MLS because it was never on the MLS. It was a private sale. It was a choice of the sellers to sell their home privately and not go out into the world. Now, we did have pictures and a video, so we had some information for me to do hand-to-hand interaction with agents in the community who were looking for this beautiful home that's 3 years new, which is an unusual home for Lake of the Pines because most of our homes are built in the 70s and the 80s. This home is 3 years new with high ceilings. We even have sprinklers inside the home instead of just sprinklers outside the home because that was a building requirements of a home when it's 3,000 square feet and it's a new build. So anyway, this beautiful home on Redwood Court is on the golf course. And one of the things I'd like to talk to you about today's show is about private sales. This is being sold off the market, private sales, and sometimes they're an advantage for people. And we're going to look at the advantages and some of the disadvantages of a private sale. Now, about 6 months ago, this family knew that they needed to move back to where the elderly parents are and help in taking care of them. They didn't exactly know when that time was, but we started our relationship. I think we met at an open house. We started that relationship of exploring this dynamic, this process of selling their home. Now, one advantage of not having your house on the MLS is the fact that these folks both work from home. So the downstairs family room was a huge office for both of them. And showings would have made it very difficult for them to show their home and also, have it in tip-top shape and show their home every day or whenever they're working. And they'd have to leave their job site to be able to have a showing to sell their home. So having an agent who networks with other agents the way I do, being well known and well respected in the community, is a great way to sell a home privately because people, one, trust the fact that you've had a home inspection and a pest inspection and the house is ready to go. And those were the things that we had provided for the buyers. Now let's think about this. If you don't have your home on the MLS yet, and you have a list price, an asking price, and someone comes in with a price less than what you're listed, it's very simple for you to say no. And the reason why is you've never got to test it on the market yet. So why would you pick an offer that is lower than what you have it listed? So that was one of the positions you can take when you have a private sale. You don't have to accept the offer, and you never end up being known that you've had an offer if you get a low offer in that way. Also, just the amount of showings, because that is a lot of wear and tear on many people in keeping their house in perfect shape, if that's really important to the seller, which most of the time it is. So we're just going to scoot on down here and take a little peek at the house. Now, this moving company here is Auburn Moving Company, and they are going to be moving. Hi, guys. They're going to be moving this family to a home in Lincoln, which is close to where their family members are that they're going to be taking care of. So we can say that we're never going to move from our area that we are, but we have two groups that are moving. Part of it is if we have 50% of seniors at Lake of the Pines, when life change is happening, you do need to move. The other part are the generation below the seniors who have to take care of their senior members. And sometimes we have to move to be near them to take care of them too. So that's where some of our movement is in the market here at Lake of the Pines. So we have almost an empty house. They're going to be taking their golf cart with them. when they moved to Lincoln. And these guys are getting a good workout today. Now actually I'm going to move around and show you our sold sign. We're competing with the garbage can right here. Little did these movers knew they were going to be in a show today. But they are wearing matching shirts, so we know who they are. Okay, so let's talk about one of the possible disadvantages for being not on the active market. If it's really important to you to get multiple offers on your house and you want people to compete with each other so they can have counter offers and highest and best offers, and you can say that you sold your house over list price, then being a private sale is not going to work for you because you're not going to get the same exposure that you would if you were on the MLS. So if you do want that moment and you know are open to having a sign up, having a contractor box, a lock box on, and also having your house on tour and open houses and showings. If you do want to do those things, because as we said, selling is a process, you're very welcome to do that with your agent. And it's of course very important to have a local agent to manage all those things. And so then you would have a chance of having multiple offers in that way. So we have a disclaimer in our paperwork of if you choose not to have your home on the MLS, this particular situation will not happen. However, if you do want to go with a private sale, that's just something for you to think about. You have to have a lot of faith and trust in your realtor in knowing that they are still out there marketing your home. Well, not marketing, but just kind of sharing the story about this house coming on the market soon. And in this case, we were off market for 6 months, and we ended up planning to go on the market in a month's time, and we happened to find a buyer before then, which actually fit perfectly for this particular family and their situation. So I just thought it'd be an interesting topic today to see the ending result of all of our work of getting this house ready on Redwood Court. We're also going to have a video that we are going to put on our site so you can see the beautiful video that we did. I hired a very important photographer to do the video, and it's gorgeous, just gorgeous. I didn't get to show it to the rest of the world, but now we can put it out on our site as just a sample of a beautiful video of Redwood Court in Auburn, California. So if you do have any questions about listing your home, if you want to know how much your home is worth, if you'd like to talk about a private sale, the pros and the cons, I will honestly show you both sides of the picture. If you are planning on moving from your area, whether it's in Auburn, Grass Valley, Colfax, Meta Vista, Christian Valley, Lake of the Pines, South County, wherever you are, just please give me a call at 530-906-4715. Thank you so much for joining us today at Lake of the Pines Living Facebook. We'll see you next week.